So we took a trip to Thailand, to the city of Bangkok, and partnered with a local ministry there. And basically what we did is went to different vocational schools around the city and taught English. And while we were teaching English, we presented them with our Christian worldview, and more or less presented the gospel to them for some of those folks for the first time in their lives. So God worked in many ways, but the two biggest ways that I saw him work were, one, among our group, in that we were all really stretched at certain points in the trip to be flexible with what was going on. The second way that God moved was incredible. It was through the people there. While we were presenting the gospel to them, many of them were kind of taking it in, just all at once, and many were taking it out throughout the week. One in particular actually scoffed at the notion of Christianity, and by the end of the week, she had decided to follow Christ.
We went to Malaga, Spain from June 22nd through the 28th. We basically had Bible school along with Thomas and Ashley Grooms for 13 children ages 3 to 5 years old. These were the children of missionaries who were led by global partners from our church.
God started working on us almost a year before we left. Through a small men's group that I'm a part of on Wednesday mornings, we looked at a book called Radical by David Platt, and then we started studying Through Gates of Splendor by Elizabeth Elliot. Those two books and persistent questioning from Dave Bruner convicted us that this was something that God in His time and place had for us to go. So we went with a little bit of trepidation, but excitement as to what may or may not await us.
On the last day, Tuesday, we had a meeting with the entire group of missionaries, and the children performed what they had learned, and they showed the crafts that they had made to their parents. And the parents were just so appreciative and seeing that we had had an impact on them by what we had said about God, and they had certainly had an impact on us.
I went with the high school ministry to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we were working with the kids and the teachers at Forest Elementary School. And we also worked with a man, Alonzo, and he's a church planner in the area. To see those kids be so appreciative of love, it just was really a picture of God's love, because they don't really have a parent who's showing them constant love. So to be able to love on these people, these kids, these teachers, and make them feel loved, it's a great way to see the love of God, and His love is so powerful.
So this summer I went with Campus Outreach Leadership Project to Orlando, Florida, where we worked at Disney and learned more about Christ and about our faith, and tried to further our faith through meetings and through evangelizing through our workplace and public. Specifically for me, God really worked in my life in a way, revealing my brokenness to myself, just showing me how broken I am without Him, and revealing my sin, just laying out my sin in front of me and being like you really are just completely broken without me. And that really was a very humbling experience. And through that, I was able to understand what grace looked like and what it felt like for the first time. After having grace revealed to me, I really have a new outlook on life, and my motivations are completely different. The way I look at the world is completely different, and He definitely completely changed my life through that.